Hello everyone, this is the Filipino Londoner and today I am going to Salzburg, Austria. So I flew from London Heathrow Airport to Salzburg via Frankfurt, Germany, where I had a 2 hours layover. It was sunset when I arrived in Frankfurt and it was a good timing because it means dinner time. And from Frankfurt, Germany, I flew to Salzburg Airport, which took me about an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, hello Salzburg! I spent my night here at the hostel and it's called the Keep Eco Rooms. It's decent, clean, and they've got a very healthy breakfast as well. It's highly recommended. It's near the city.
Morning guys, so we're here in Salzburg today. God, it's beautiful here. It's sunny but it's freezing cold.
And here we are at the city center of Salzburg. And what do I know about Salzburg? Well, I have a limited knowledge about this city, but all I know is this is the shooting location of the iconic Hollywood movie, The Sound of Music. And of course, this is the birthplace of the greatest composer of all time, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. It's like every corner that I turn to in this city is always and mostly about this prolific and influential composer of the classical period. Nestled in the foothills of the Alps, Salzburg is just a small city that is easy to explore in just one day, and it is the perfect blend of history and culture. And I love discovering culture of every place that I travel to. So let's go!
And I'm here in the Mirabell Gardens at the moment where the Von Trapp's kid were playing, singing Do Re Mi, I think, as far as I can remember from that movie. It's really great, and it's just...
The Sound of Music movie made Salzburg famous around the world. More than about 400,000 fans come to Austria every year to walk into the footsteps of this legendary Von Trapp family. Do Re Mi is one of the most popular songs of The Sound of Music, and its ending was filmed here at the Mirabell Gardens. Whoa, I cannot help myself to sing a line of that popular song. I used to sing it with my siblings when we were kids, but yeah, I love it. Here's a sample of it. Do a deer, a female deer, Ray, a cup of golden sun, me, a name I called myself, far, a long way to run. I think that's how far I can go, but yeah, just reminiscing the past, innit? And if you happen to visit Salzburg, I highly recommend you to visit Mirabell Palace and Gardens here in Salzburg, especially if you're a fan of this classical movie, The Sound of Music. The entrance is free, by the way, but I suggest if you visit during summer or springtime. It's more colorful and it's nicer for the photos and videos, you know? I have noticed since I entered the palace and the gardens, there's loads of statues here. Well, apparently Mirabell was a symbol of power, so like heroes, gods, demigods, and goddesses came in handy to compare themselves to. There are about 28 Greek and Roman heroes and gods in Mirabell Gardens, starting at the entrance and continuing all the way into the palace. Today, Mirabell Palace serves as the backdrop for the most romantic weddings you could possibly imagine. Mirabell is a woman's name from Italy, a compilation of two words. Mirabell means admirable, and Bella, of course, means beautiful. Whoa, just a short break from shooting videos. It's just freezing here. I need to warm myself up tonight. After a lovely walk from the Mirabell Palace and Gardens, and asking other tourists and some locals about its history. I'm now here at Mozart's Bridge. It's one of the several attractive bridges that cross the Salzach River in Salzburg, Austria.
Hi guys, so I'm here. It is, I think it's a love lock bridge, that's what I call it, because there's loads of love locks, padlocks. Pretty much the same when what I've seen in Paris, one of those bridges. Yeah, it's nice having a walk around this old town here in Salzburg. As you can see, they preserve almost everything. The architecture, very European buildings and architecture, which is really great. So yes, and the people here are really nice.
The Salzach River is pretty much the river of life for the people living in Salzburg, and it's indeed from history. The city was built along the river as toll for salt transportation in the early times. On its banks lies the very beautiful fortress up the hill that looks very picturesque both during the day and also at night time. And look at those gelato-colored buildings lining the waterfront. What a beauty! And now we're here at the most famous shopping street here in Salzburg, and it's called Getreidegasse. This street draws visitors with its wide range selection of international fashion chains, traditional shops, and a broad range of dining opportunities. And as you go up the hill via this pavement, you will find the Capuzinerberg Monastery and the Winkel Terrace. The Winkel Terrace is one of the shooting locations of the Sound of Music movie. It is where Maria von Trapp appears leaving the convent for the von Trapp family for the first time. And look at that magnificent view. I mean, this is one of the best views in Salzburg. You can see literally the whole city and those bridges as well along the river. The opposite hill from the Capuzinerberg Monastery is the panoramic view of the Salzburg Castle, and below the castle is the huge Salzburg Cathedral, surrounded by these very colorful gelato-colored buildings. Wow, I think everything here just mesmerizes me.
Hi guys, so it's afternoon already here in Salzburg, and I'm here at the Salzburg Cathedral. So huge. It's very quiet here in this city, to be honest. It's very less people, but I've seen Asian tourists, well, like me.
Salzburg Cathedral is a 17th century Baroque structure in Austria where Mozart was baptized and played. It is the center of this historical Austrian city's ecclesiastical community. Salzburg Cathedral has been built, destroyed, reconstructed, and expanded numerous times and has been consecrated 3 times as well. It was in the 7th century when the Salzburg Cathedral's final incarnation took shape, when architect Marcus Siticus was commissioned to design a new cathedral. He designed the cathedral in a Baroque style with a majestic marble facade crowned with green domes and flanked by towers, a style which was new to this region. Finally, we are on our way on our last destination for this journey, the Salzburg Castle. But we need to pass by the main shopping street where you can see these luxury brands and some traditional shops as well, which is really great. Well, I saw a Starbucks, so we had a coffee first, and then yes, we're ready to go up the hill to see the castle.
Hi guys, so we are on our way to Hohensalzburg. I think that's the castle or the fortress. It's way up there and you can see it from a distance when you're in the city center. So we're entering the door of the castle now. I'm in the gate of the castle.
Finally, we're here at the castle, and the all-inclusive pathway ticket costs around 13 euros and 20 pence to enter the castle. And you can also use the funicular tram to go to the castle from the foot of the hill. And I'm not really sure how much it costs, but yeah, that's more convenient. And this is the aerial view of the castle. Well, we didn't have much time to get inside, so yeah, we're going back now. I'm descending back to the high street and to the cathedral. Well, nice view. But I'm really hungry, so I need to find a restaurant.